I know y'all want to believe that there is a gay agenda, but a lot of the issues surrounding that is there's a lack of information. Y'all don't care about actually going to understand the LGBT community. You don't care to go and understand the trans situation or any of that. So you conflate all of those things as to be under the gay agenda. Just because you're trans doesn't mean that you're gay. Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn, whatever the fuck you want to call her, she's still attracted to women. So, as a man who transitioned into a woman, she would still technically be considered heterosexual because she's a man, but because she's transitioned into a woman, she'd be considered lesbian, right? So being gay is a sexual orientation. It is what you sexually or the type of gender you prefer to have sex with, right? Or to be romantic with and things of that nature. Being lesbian is a sexual orientation, right? That is again who you choose to have sex with and or who you choose to be romantic with, things of that nature. Now, when you're talking about somebody being trans or somebody being trans, just it is what it is. You're talking about a gender identity, right? This is how this person identifies as, or what this person identifies as far as their gender is concerned. So, when I'm talking about the gay agenda, they can't be the same as the gender identity agenda because those are two different things. They are 100% separate. Okay, so I know reading is fundamental and it's really difficult for y'all to kind of grasp or even try to do. But I would encourage and implore you all to go ahead and just read before you get on here and start running your mouths about things that you don't really understand. Okay? Because that's one of my biggest pet peeves. One of the biggest issues we have in this country and our community is that we do not value education. We do not value research. We do not do our own motherfucking research before we start to yip yap in our goddamn mouths and being wrong at the same time. Okay? So, as far as a gay agenda, nobody is encouraging your child to be gay. Gay people across the spectrum, whether they are lesbian or otherwise, they have a right to representation. They exist. No matter if you like it or don't like it, no matter if you're for it or against it, it don't matter. They exist the same way lawyers exist, the same way rapists exist, the same way drug dealers exist. Nobody is complaining about Scarface. Nobody is complaining about any rape scenes that you see on television. Nobody is complaining about all the negative people that exist in our lives and how they may influence our children. But oh my God, we got to stop as soon as we see two people who happen to might like each other and be of the same fucking sex. As soon as we see that, oh my God, we're influencing our children. We don't care about rap and how rap influences our children. We don't care about how rap encourages lean culture, right? We don't care about the drug use. We don't care about gang members. We don't care about none of that other shit that we promote on TV that influences your children. And where it's evidence and the influence and how much it has impacted them, right? It's very evidence there. We don't talk about that. We don't. We don't care about that. But we want to sit here and we want to talk about a gay agenda. There's no gay agenda. You standing there not learning about it and then being able to talk to your kids about it, you are encouraging. Okay, you are encouraging the ignorance to happen. If your children happen to be gay, or if your children happen to be bisexual or lesbian or whatever it is, right? If they happen to be any of those things, they're not going to tell you about it if they know that you don't like it. They're not. They're just going to continue to do it. The same way when you were a kid, you went and did whatever the fuck your parents wouldn't be proud or wouldn't be okay with you doing. You went and did it behind their back when your parents weren't around. You did it with your friends, whatever it might have been. Whoever, it could have been smoking, it could have been drinking, it could have been fucking, it could have been cursing, it could have been whatever it is your parents didn't want you doing. You did it behind their backs. That's what your child is going to do if they so happen to be gay. There's no agenda. You are not influencing people to do things they don't want to do. That's not what's happening. You want to do it. You're open to it. Sexuality is something that is an individual experience and it is something for personal people to personally decide on their own. No matter if you are with it or against it. The only reason that you didn't see that growing up, or your mother didn't see it growing up, is because it was damn near forbidden. You couldn't do a lot of things. Women couldn't really even talk back to men in certain ways. That's why we have such a hard time now. Oh, women are modern women, all of the nonsense. They're not modern women. They just are allowed to do a hell of a lot more today than they had ever been allowed to do, and still been accepted, and still been able to have friends, and still been okay. It's different now. So please stop with this nonsense. You're conflating one issue with another. You need to educate your children. Let them know about homosexuality. Let them know about lesbianism. Let them know about gay. Let them know about the LGBT, and allow them to choose. Because you don't have any decision. You don't have any control over whether or not your child is gay or not. You have no control over that. You can hate it all you want to. You can talk about how, oh, there was none of this back in the day. There were plenty of homosexual movies. Look it up. LGBT movies or films. Look it up. They've been around since the 1920s, my mans. I'm just saying. Y'all don't know half of what you're talking about, but you just want to run around and say things. And I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't really know that there was all of this going on back in the day, but the LGBT has been around for a very long time. The King James himself was known for fucking men. King James, the nigga who wrote the Bible that you like to reference or whatever, like, he was known for fucking men. So I need y'all to stop this bullshit with acting like there's a gay agenda. There is no gay agenda. People are going to do what the fuck they want to do. People have been fucking the same sex behind closed doors, behind your back, without you even knowing, for centuries. And they're going to continue to do it. It's just that now they're doing it out loud, proud, in front of your face. And people should be allowed to be whoever it is they choose to be. Why do you care what I'm doing when I get home and I'm with my person? Why do you care? It's none of your business. If you don't want to see a gay scene on TV, change the fucking channel. Pick another show. But those people deserve to have representation. If you ain't gonna boycott Scarface, if you ain't gonna boycott drugs, if you ain't gonna boycott gang members, if you ain't gonna boycott rapists, if you ain't gonna boycott all the nasty, terrible things that we see on TV all the time, then you need to STFU when it comes to LGBT things. Because those are people. Regardless of whatever the hell you think about their lifestyle, they are people, and they deserve to exist however it is they choose to exist. I don't care if you don't like it. It's none of my business or your business. So, again, do what you want. Do what you please. But please go and learn about something before you open your fat ass mouth to talk about it. Because I am so sick and tired of y'all offering y'all opinions that aren't based in anything but some regurgitated thought you heard somebody else say. Don't care. Okay? Love on your babies. Teach them. Learn for your damn self what it is that you're talking about.